Throughout history, justice has prevailed because the courageous people refused to accept unjust laws as final. Slavery, segregation, and the denial of women's rights were all once legal, until those with conviction demanded change. Do we uphold injustice today simply because it is written into law? Or do we step forward to reform laws that fail to reflect God's righteousness? At the same time, we should not be blind to the need for border security in addressing the issues related to immigration. But we must recognize that securing the borders and providing justice for those who have lived, worked, and contributed to this nation for decades are two separate issues. When we blur the lines between them, we lose sight of those who have given so much to America and unfairly group them with those who have yet to contribute. It is neither just nor biblical to ignore their sacrifices and paint all immigrants with the same brush. Millions of immigrants who have worked, pay taxes, and strengthen our communities should not be criminalized for their presence. Do we honor their contributions or turn them away despite their contributions? Not all laws are just, and I think you can agree. Many have served as instruments of oppression, veiled in the language of order. As followers of Christ, we are not called for blind obedience, but to a higher standard, one of justice, mercy, and love. The question is not whether laws should change. The question is whether leaders, as Christians, will have the courage to lead that change. I want to be a little real with you. I've made mistakes in my life, some bigger than I care to admit. But you know what? When you think about it, it is a noble act crossing a border in search of a better life for your family. We all want the same things. And if we're honest with ourselves, most of us, somewhere in our family history, we have roots in the same struggle, the American story. Why not grant that opportunity to people who have contributed so much to our prosperity for 10, 20, 30, or even more years? It is the Christian way.